Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gardenstategrowing. My name is Eric. I need to make this intro quick because this is going to be a two-part series. This is going to be a little bit about my squashes, my watermelons, my pumpkins, and then we are going to take some of this stuff. We're going to go inside and we're going to cook some delicious food up for you guys. This year, I did not have a great year with my pumpkins, my squashes, my winter squashes, my gourds, and everything. I did produce some vegetables, but not nearly as much. I would come out here and I would see blossoms for days and nothing was getting pollinated. And I thought, oh my God, I have a real serious pollination problem. I need to take some of my male flowers and start mixing them with my female flowers. I started picking male flowers and there was no female flowers to be produced at all. So all I had was male flowers everywhere as far as I could see. Now it's very common to only have, like, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 maybe female flowers and a bunch of male flowers. I did not see that. I saw almost no female flowers. Now, there could be a bunch of different causes for this. One can be sunshine. Well, as I planted them where I planted them, they're going to get the sunshine that they get. I thought it was sufficient for this area. I still think it is sufficient for this area because they are trellising themselves up, looking for the sun, and they're getting it. The second would be water. It has rained a tremendous amount to the point where I thought I was going to start seeing a lot of rot. There was so much water. But it was more than sufficient. The third thing that I was looking at was the fact that maybe there just wasn't enough nutrition in the soil. I could have mitigated this by adding some Agro Thrive, which is a low dose, it's like a 555 fertilizer to the soil. I did that a couple times, maybe not enough. I don't know. But also the fourth thing that I want to look at is just the sheer amount of male flowers that are there. It kind of tricks the plant into thinking that it doesn't need to produce any more flowers. So the best thing that I could do, once a month, my firehouse up the street sells ribs and the whole town shuts down because they have to stand on a line for 8 hours to get ribs. They're good ribs, not 8-hour line ribs, but they're good ribs. And here's another person parking. They found a parking spot. They got to get their ribs. Where was I? Oh, so now the zucchini plant has way too many male flowers on it. The best thing I would suggest to do at this point is start picking them. Pick all, not all, but maybe, you know, 70% of the male flowers. You don't need that many. And maybe that'll help trick the plant into thinking I need to put out more flowers, and you'll get a better chance of one of them turning out to be a female. That will have that little squash button on the bottom of the flower before the flower. The male only has the flower. So what do you do with all these male flowers that you pick? I'm about to show you. Alright guys, welcome back. Now we are in the kitchen. Please excuse my horrible hair. I understand. COVID haircuts. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to soak my blossoms in brine solution. Sit there for a couple minutes, and as you will notice, the buggies will start to come out. Yes, there will be bugs. You know, organic farming and all, no pesticides. Inspect the blossom. Make sure that it's all nice and clean on the inside. No buggies. And lay them on a paper towel to dry. This is the type of blossom that you really want to use. A nice big blossom. Look at that blossom. This is beautiful. I wanted to make this video 2 weeks ago, but it's hard to garden. It's even harder to shoot a gardening video because you have to be ready and available to shoot when the plant is ready, not when you're ready. And unfortunately, 2 weeks ago, I had about 100 of these, and now I have about 5. But this one right here is one of the big and beautiful ones. This is one, I'm going to give this one to my wife. Now, what I have here is I'm just going to be making a simple tempura batter. It's really simple. All you have to do is a cup of flour, 1 egg, and this is my secret to a really good tempura. They tell you to use ice cold water, but if you can use ice cold seltzer instead, it gives it a fluffier, crispier texture. I really enjoy the seltzer. So just 1 cup of seltzer. This is a very, very loose batter. You're going to find it to be very, very, very watery. Finally got that yolk broke. The consistency of pancake batter. Now, of course, I'm going to add a dash of salt because I'm Italian. A dash of pepper. I want some flavor on this stuff. Essence of garlic. So I have some granulated garlic here. Boy, that smells good. And the filling is basically just going to consist of ricotta cheese and I don't know, maybe whatever else I can find in the fridge. Alright, I found a little bit of Locatelli Pecorino Romano, but the Locatelli brand of this, it's got a really nice salt. I think it's like a little bit saltier of a content. I just enjoy Locatelli brand of Pecorino Romano so much better than other Pecorino Romanos. Can't help myself. I like Locatelli. Italian wedding soup to be a little bit creamy, so I'm going to add just a teaspoon or 2 of half and half. Oh. And the wifey just passed me off some mozzarella. Unfortunately, every time we need to get something, we have to basically go downstairs in the basement because my refrigerator upstairs blew up. I bought a new one. Cost me about the same amount of a small car. And I know, I'm sorry. Store-bought basil. Had to do it. Sorry, guys. And it looks like ugh. I ain't using that. Hell no. So. A little pepper. And this time I'm not gonna go with garlic because that's gonna be in the batter. A little sugar, and I'm just gonna sweeten this up by a pinch. It was maybe half a teaspoon, a teaspoon. I don't know, I'm not big on measuring. I just kind of do my thing. Absolutely delicious. I wish I had some parsley. I should have grew herbs this year, but I didn't. Got parsley? Where? Where? On the deck? Oh, you want to clip me some? Or I'll go do it. Oh, you're going to do it? Cool. Oh. Thank you. And we're going to throw a little bit of parsley in there. Find a little taste test, make sure it's right where I want it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. Skill. Look at that. Skill on top of skill on top of skill. What can this man not do? I can pour something from a bowl into a bag with just 2 hands. And a surgeon needs 6 people to take out your appendix. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Alright, so I filled the zucchini up, dippy dip in the batter without all the cheese falling out. And while it's still hot coming out, I'm going to give it a little hint of salt. Let's see what we can do with the other blossoms. A little cocoon of cheese. Can you see that? Know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
My name is Alexander Hamilton.
I fought with him. I died for him. I trusted him. I loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah!
Rio
tonight.
Let's have another round tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Tonight's the last of freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight's the last of freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight. There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the door loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, slipping in the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Peggy, Eliza, what? Daddy, come and say that I'm intense or I'm saying you want a revolution, I want a revelation. So center my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. So let's say that I'm intense or I'm saying you want a revolution around the nation. So center my declaration. The greatest city in the world. Angelica's at heart.
God, tear this dude apart.
Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame. Mercy.
Is he in Jersey?
You say
The pride you'll be back. Time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise and planets fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion.
remind you of my love. Da 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 da
Cause you're all my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying day comes to shove. I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
How you like my singing, bitch?
The Iron Man doesn't die on the battlefield. Rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us the commands, who can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up. Rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general. Hey, yo, I'm gonna need a right hand. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Get down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model, but still they can't shoot. Use the cannon, watch the blood in the shit spray. And use the cannon, we're abandoning Kim's Bay. And there's another shipping. My sub and tipping. We gotta run to Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up. I decide to divvy up my forces. This is the British cut the city up. This close to giving up. Facing mass scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Of these the men with which I am to defend America. We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir. Who are you? Aaron Burr, sir. I was a captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. And well, in summary, I think that I could be of some assistance. I admire how you have suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes,
Well,
Your Excellency, you wanted to see me.
Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr?
Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
As I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr,
Sir.
close the door on your way out.
I gotta go park. Yeah.
Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see every time I put out a new video, make sure you ring that little notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I put out a new video. I love you, have a great night, and I hope you enjoy.